What's up, guys? So this week we had kind of a big decision about whether we want to move or not, and not like move out of the city or to some other state or area, which we have done before plenty of times, but this time just about whether we want to move within the city to a different apartment. Jillian and I have actually been talking about possibly getting a new apartment, moving into a new apartment. The apartment where we are now is pretty far from the campus. And when we moved here, it made sense because Jillian was working right around the corner from here. But now Jillian's in vet school, and we're both driving most days separately to the campus, to the same place, like 20 to 30 minutes away. And it doesn't really make so much sense anymore, so we are right now today going to check out a couple places to see if there are any better options that are closer. Not 100% decided on whether we're even going to move at this point or not, but we'll see. So we were kind of pressed for time with the decision because we had like 2 days once we realized we had to let this apartment know whether we were moving out or not. Jillian had actually luckily been looking at apartments for the last few weeks or so. But then we had to really quickly see if anything was going to work for us. Oh, that's her.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you on the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how long, like when it says you'll be there?
3:23.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to drive by another place.
Okay.
And then I'll head there, but I'll still be there around your time.
Okay. All right. Love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, yeah, so we are headed there now, and also I am exhausted. She actually woke me up from a nap when she called me and asked me to come meet her. Alright, I'm at the first spot, and I don't know, I'm not excited about the prospect of moving. We've moved a lot in the 7 years that we've been married. We moved in 2011. I moved twice in 2012. We moved in 2013. And I moved again in 2013. Then I moved in 2014. And we moved in 2014. Moved in 2015. Moved in 2016. And then since then, we've been at the apartment that we're at now. There's a lot of moving, and moving just sucks in general. So I'm not super happy about it. The place where we are now, it's not great, but it's not like so horrible that I just have to get out of there. Mostly we just don't like the property manager there right now. So we'll see. If something that's a good change comes up, then we'll do it, but it's not urgent for me to get out right now, but we'll see if we find anything. All right, so it is the next morning, even though it's like gray and looks like evening right now more than morning. We saw a few places last night, and then I was exhausted and crashed when we got home. I don't know why I'm so tired. I guess it's because it's the beginning of the semester. I'm still getting used to that schedule. But anyway, we looked at a few places. Most of them were just terrible junk. One place was okay, but the area that it's in is actually like right around the corner from the apartment that we lived in before this one that we're at now, and we hated that area. Like, we were really, really happy to get away from there. Like I said, it's around the corner, so it's not right in the same spot, so it might be better, but it's kind of a big risk because it's still right there in the same general area. So we haven't made a decision, but we have to make a decision by today whether we're going to move out of this apartment or not, so we'll see, I guess. So in the end, we really only found like one place that was in our budget, like anywhere closer to the campus that would have helped us out at all. And it ended up being in an area that we have lived before and didn't like at all. So we thought about it for a minute.
I mean, we talked about it last night, and you know that like the main thing for me is the commute. It's a lot.
But again, we already knew we didn't like the area, so we pretty much made the decision that we're going to stay here for now. If anything else comes up in the meantime, we'll think about it, look at it, maybe. I don't really expect that we'll find anything that's going to work for us that is within our budget and in the area we want to be. So it looks like we're going to end up here, not even moving at all, which is also less work because we would have to move in the middle of the semester. We're both in the middle of the semester. So it's probably easier that way. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And if you haven't yet, you might want to think about hitting the subscribe button. If you have hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I make a new video. Thanks, guys.